What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Eric. In today's video, we're not going to be ranching on any of the cars, but I did want to talk to you guys about 5 things that I dislike about this 2019 Dodge Charger. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. I'm also trying a new hairdo, so let me know in the comments down below if this looks good. My wife is not too happy about it, so I guess we're gonna keep it and see where it goes. If you don't see her in any of my upcoming videos, you guys probably know why. She probably left me. All jokes aside though, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So there is 5 things that I dislike about this vehicle. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the first one. This is something that I notice a lot when I do drive this vehicle, because my wife doesn't let me drive it all the time. But when I do drive it, I notice that this vehicle is extremely heavy compared to my other cars that I have. So I have a P11 and a G35. When I get in this vehicle, I just feel like it's extremely heavy. Like when I'm turning, it feels sluggish. It doesn't feel as refined as those cars. Whenever you're turning, you kind of have to slow down more than you should probably, just because you're not really sure if the vehicle is gonna, oversteer or understeer. I feel like the vehicle handles good, but it just feels heavy. It feels sluggish around the corners. It's a muscle car, so I mean, what can you expect? Another thing, while we're on the same topic about the weight, is that the vehicle is extremely long. It kind of doesn't fit in my garage, not because I have a lot of crap in there, but just because it's a longer car. It doesn't really fit in the garage, so that's another thing that I would say I dislike about it. Something else that I dislike about this vehicle is all the safety features. Now, yes, safety is priority when it comes to anything, but there is a time where things become a gimmick and things become useful. And I feel like some of the things that this vehicle has as safety are more like gimmicks. For example, if you guys are trying to park your car and you guys are just trying to open the door to see if you're within the boundaries of your parking spot, this vehicle will not let you do that. It's gonna automatically put it in park, and it's annoying because I don't want to stick my head out the window and see if I parked correctly. I guess the solution to this would be just learn how to park, but I just haven't learned how to do that apparently. The third thing that I dislike about this car, and that is the lack of differences between the models. So this is a 2019 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. So after the Scat Pack, there is the SRT, and then there's the Hellcat, and then I think there's like the Demon, Red Eye. I'm not too sure which one goes after that. But before that, we had the GT, we have the RT, we have basically all the models, all the alphabet letters that you can think of. And I feel like from the RT and above, they all look the same from the outside, and I feel like that's not fair to the people that are paying more for their vehicles, that are looking to get something better. And when you look at this car, it looks like an RT. I'm gonna be honest, it looks like a regular RT, which technically it is, but it's a Scat Pack RT. But I just feel like the body style is all the same, and I feel like that's something that Dodge should have worked on a little bit harder. They're probably not going to do it because they're making money, so why would they change something if they're not going to make a profit on it, right? So from a business standpoint of view, yes, it makes sense, but from a consumer point of view, it doesn't seem fair to us. So I don't like the exterior, that the fact that they all look the same. I don't like the fact that the interior is simple, and it doesn't, it's not elevated to another level when you're buying a more premium car. The only differences that you're gonna see in the interior of the vehicle is when you step up to the SRTs. You're gonna have the SRT branding on the airbag and SRT seats, but other than that, it's all pretty much the same. Now, the next thing that I dislike is the blind spot monitoring on the vehicle. I feel like it's good, but I find it that a lot of the times it's delayed. Now, that's kind of an issue because you want to trust technology. That's why you have it there. And I feel like I can't trust it because when there's a car next to me, it doesn't really tell me it's in my blind spot. It kind of doesn't tell you, so it's useless basically. So I have to look over my shoulder and make sure that there's nobody on my blind spot. I feel like with technology that is supposed to, help you, such as blind spot monitoring, I feel like it should be better. Maybe it's just, this vehicle specifically, but I find it that it's not very accurate and I don't find it useful. So for that reason, that is something that I dislike. I feel like it could have been better. The number 5 thing that I dislike about this charger is the seats. Now, don't get me wrong, I love these seats, and you guys are gonna see that in my next video. But there is things that I wish were better on these seats. For longer road trips, you're gonna definitely feel the side bolsters kind of pinching on your side of your thigh. I am 5'7", around 200 pounds, and I feel like the seats are a little too small for me. Now, don't get me wrong, like I said, these seats are awesome. They're supposed to grip you in, but they're not the most comfortable if you're going to be driving for a long distance. They do tend to get a little bit annoying on your thighs. So other than that, they're perfect. But that is something that I don't like, and something that bothers me when I do drive this vehicle for a longer period of time. I do have one more dislike that didn't make it on my top 5, and that is hesitation in the vehicle. Now, what I mean by this is, for example, if you're trying to run the red light and you are trying to step on the car, there is a chance that you're not going to make it, because by the time you step on the car, there is a small delay. So don't run the red light. All jokes aside though, there is a delay, and I've noticed it more with this vehicle, and I don't think it's something that's wrong with the transmission or with the vehicle. I just feel like it's all the things that they put in the vehicles to not waste gas. What I think it is just the normal adaptations that the vehicle has. Obviously, if you never step on the car and all of a sudden you try to step on it, it's not gonna automatically take off, because it doesn't normally have that in its drive cycle that you do it on a regular basis. So that's something that it's not really an issue with the car, it's just the driver and the way that you drive. But that is something that I do notice, and that I don't really like. It also probably has to do with the automatic transmission. I just prefer having a standard transmission vehicle, so you can't really put that as a negative on a vehicle that is not offered in a standard transmission. This is gonna be my top 5 things that I dislike about this vehicle. Don't get me wrong, I love this car and I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't like it. So if you guys did like the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what are the 5 things that you dislike, or if you agree with me and some of the things that I dislike about this vehicle. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Eric's DIY Garage, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Public announcement for you guys. I know that we're going through a hard time with coronavirus, so I just want to let you guys know to stay safe, practice your social distancing, make sure you wash your hands on a regular basis, and do not touch your eyes or your mouth, because you don't know what you're touching. So just try to be smart with it, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out. So basically is adaptations. So if you all of a sudden randomly step on it, the vehicle is kind of gonna get. I also have one honorable